So it's time to give you an update on my life.
Lighter. Oh.
So it was officially my first week at my job, which I mentioned in a previous video, like what I'm doing. So my first week working as a civilian, you guys, was not bad at all. Honestly, like everyone is everything was incredible, and I think I just need to take a second to talk about that experience because I think I want to remember later on just how this experience was for me. So I had planned on making a more artistic approach to this video and taking you guys with me to see a bunch of cool stuff in New York, and it just didn't happen. I got busy just doing life, but I still wanted to update you guys so that you guys have an idea of like what's going on and what I'm doing. So first things first, as you can see from the background, my things still have not arrived to New York, which is incredibly frustrating because it's coming up on 5 weeks now and I still don't have my things, and I am making it work, and so many people that I have gotten to know here in the city have been very kind and willing to help in every way, shape, and form. And I am making it, but I want my bed, I want a couch, I want my things to get here. And they are still, the camera fell. But anyways, my things are still in Kansas, and I honestly don't know when they're going to be here and how long I have to make myself survive like this. But that is besides the point. So in this video, I just want to talk about my first week at work, and I think this is kind of something that I wanted to make a video about because for other military personnel that get out of the military and transfer to the civilian side, there are just stages along the way. Like there's a stage of deciding to get out, there's a stage of actually getting out, there's a stage of starting work, and then like the afterlife. And so I feel like I filmed the whole deciding to get out, actually getting out, you know, getting to New York, and now I actually want to film the whole how the transition has been to actually becoming a civilian. So I knew when I got this job that it would be a transition for me to dress very nicely every day. I knew that was going to be different because I've been in a uniform. It was going to be something I have to get used to like do my hair and do my makeup every day again. I knew that I was going to have to learn how to sit in a desk all day. I knew that was going to happen. What I didn't expect to happen is I didn't expect how nice everyone is going to be. And that's something that I wanted to say because when I cannot speak for everyone, this is just my personal experience. But, you know, from the people that I've met in the military, we're all a little rough around the edges. When there was a new lieutenant, a new captain, a new NCO, whatever, you know, people said hello, but it wasn't like a whole welcome wagon. And I had to say that it has been a huge welcome wagon at my work. Everyone has been so nice. They've asked me to go out to coffee. Last week, I went out to coffee 3 times with coworkers, different coworkers, and I went to 2 lunch dates with different coworkers. I was so incredibly surprised at how friendly everyone wanted to be towards me and get to know me and just be kind. It was the craziest thing, and it wasn't what I was expecting, and it honestly took me 2 days, like Monday, Tuesday, it took me those 2 days to get over the shock and then be able to reciprocate on Wednesday and like open up and be a little bit friendlier, because that's just not how my experience had been in the military. And I'm not saying that the military is wrong, I'm just saying it was different. Next thing I want to mention is just work hours. In the military, and I think each branch does it differently, but for me, being in the Army at Fort Riley at Kansas, we did physical training every single morning. So I woke up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, went to PT. It was in formation by 6:30. It lasted till 7:45. I took a shower, I ate, and then I was at work by 9:30. So, and then I stayed until usually 6, 7 o'clock at night. So I was at work for most of the day. if not almost the whole day. And the civilian side is just different, and it's something I am enjoying more, in that, you know, I do go to the office by 9 and I'm there till about 6. So I'm definitely at my place a little bit longer. So to caveat off that though, you know, the military, when I was at Fort Riley, we had 4-day weekends at least once a month, versus in the civilian side, not so much. I think I have like a holiday or day off once every other month. So, I mean, there is a balance. But that was something that I am enjoying right now, but also I'm understanding that, you know, I don't have the luxury 4-day weekend every month like I'm used to. The third and final thing that I want to talk about is just hobbies. I remember before I joined the military, and I would ask military personnel that I met what their hobbies were, and they never really had an answer, and I always thought that was kind of strange. I'm not saying this is everyone, it was just the people I met. And then I actually joined the military, and then I realized what they meant, because you really don't have a lot of time for hobbies. At least for me, I deployed a year, and then was not deployed for a year, but then I'd be in the field training, or like long training exercises in the field, like I'm talking a month long. So I kind of stopped having hobbies, and they got swept under the rug. Honestly, YouTube was the biggest hobby that I was able to keep, and I hope my subscribers feel good about that. But that was the one, honestly, if it wasn't for the subscribers like commenting or liking my videos, I would have stopped YouTube as well. That was the only hobby I still kept while I was in the military, and it was just because like I was getting feedback. So I stopped having hobbies, and now that I am out of the military, I have hot time again for hobbies, and it is like the best feeling. And I hope that doesn't come across as so negative, but just when you are in the military, you are training. Like, that's what you do. You're training to support and defend this country. So certain things get put on the back burner, and especially if you do have a family or you do have a strong network of friends, you prioritize that over maybe certain things that you just do by yourself, like a hobby. So hobbies went away for me, and now I'm starting to remember them. When my friend came and visited me my first weekend here in New York, she reminded how much I loved photography, and I started shooting some photos again, and I forgot how much I had missed it, along with just other things that I missed doing. And so since I've been here, I've learned to rediscover them, and it's exciting, and I feel really good about it. So with that being said, this past week at work, I mostly just tried to get to know my coworkers, meet people. I found a church that I've attended twice now. There's a girl that I've gotten brunch with a couple times. So just meeting people and trying to find connections with people has been my main priority this past week, along with my job, trying to learn my new job, which is obviously very different than my military job. I actually have found that I need to be really careful with military jargon, because no one in my office has been in the military or really has any relation to it, so they don't really understand some of the things that I talk about, which is okay. I just have to be mindful about that. And hey, baby. But yeah, so that's kind of been my priority for the past week to 2 weeks, and I think it's going well. It's something that I am really nervous about though, but I am really excited, and it is hard to start over in a new place. I think I'm handling it okay though, just because I am used to it with the military a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on. That's kind of what I've been doing. One thing I've noticed about New York is everything is fast paced, but also, people here just really enjoy life to the fullest. So one of the newer friends that I've made here, she does so much every single day. Like, she'll do a gym class in the morning, she'll go to work, she'll do a gym class at night, and then she'll go see a show, or she'll go do something else, or go out for dinner. Like, she does so much within one day, versus with my work schedule, I used to just go the whole week just working and doing nothing else, and then enjoy 1 or 2 things during the weekend. So it's something that I've been working on, trying to be more active. So I went to a couple of gym classes and explored as much of New York as I possibly can with what I feel comfortable doing, because I don't have the energy to do what she's doing right now. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and that's kind of the update right now that I have for you guys. Yeah, that's kind of it for today's video, guys. Nothing super crazy, just mostly me talking to you guys, my attempt to bring you guys with me around New York failed tremendously. So I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I'm still definitely through a transition time. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not quite there yet, but I will bring you guys along with me if you guys are still interested. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see my adventure here in New York after the army. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.